Hi there, it's May 9th, and I was just going to explain how I've come to learn how to pick wild leeks. So of course, when you start out, you want to come to the forest in reverence and gratitude and just awe of the moment that we're taking part in. So beyond that, my intention today is to pick wild leeks. So but I also want the intention to be a steward as I'm doing this. So I am taking, but I'm also tending too. So there are a number of different ways that people like to do wild leeks. Some like to cut the leaf and just use the leaf, but that is just using one part of the plant. When you do that, the bulb does benefit from it, but I also like to use the bulb, so the bulb is very useful. And when I'm picking, so how a plant works is this is just like a garlic, so it'll have or an onion, so it'll have a little spire on top with a little onion ball that has a bunch of flowers that make seeds, and then that falls, and then that's why we have these patches of clumps. We have clumps of different types of leeks, or sorry, just leeks. So we get clumps, and then so what I'm doing is I'm going into the clump, and I just feel around, and when I feel a nice one, you do have to develop strong fingers for this, but I just break it off in the ground. And I like to clean everything up in the woods, so when I'm picking for myself and or customers, I will have it look like this, so that the bulb is actually, or the root part is still in the ground and it will grow. I've tested that myself by taking those and planting them in different places. So if I do happen to get out that root, which I don't know if I will, but I'll try to just pull the root out and see if we can show you. Oh no, that's another perfect pick. So this is actually a perfect time for it. We picked last week and they were a little smaller, and so I think paying attention to the timing of when to pick for yourself is really important. When I pick too, there's this large, huge, over 10 acres of maple bush that I tend to. So when I pick in here, I do pick 3 times, once every week while they're ready. But each time I go into the woods, I go into a different direction. And when I pick, I will take, out of this whole patch here, I will take maybe 5. So I try not to take very many. So the way I do this takes a lot longer than most people. A lot of people, there's 2 other people at my market, and both of them harvest them differently than me. So some will take the whole patch, take it all up and just take what they want. Some will cut the leaves, and then I don't particularly like that because it's only here for a very short time, and it's here to gather that sunlight and take all those nutrients and minerals from the soil. So but again, we want to always be in reverence, and yeah, so we're just going to pick a couple out of here and then move on. So I think that's everything, and hopefully I said everything. Hopefully I'm not offending anyone, and